All right, July 12th, Sunday, 8 p.m., and I've taken a loss on the S&P, and that's okay. Just want to review what's going on. So since my weekly update, I've changed my mind on the low here on the 240. I was counting this wick, but that doesn't count because of Denver closed. So in fact, we closed above this range. So here's the low, all that. So we're still in an uptrend on the 240. On the 60-minute, same thing, moved it up, but we're still in an uptrend. And what I saw was I went long right in here and got kicked out. So just doing a quick review on that. So what I saw at that time was, gotta move this one up too here. Give me a sec. Boom. All right. So what I saw was a return in, a double bottom. I saw a huge break of the neckline, and then we pulled back. I got long right about here. I put my short right below here and got knocked out in whatever that was, 45 minutes, half an hour. So that's okay. So looking at it, I don't want to overthink it. Some trades just lose. First of all, we are in an uptrend on the 240. We are in an uptrend on the 60-minute. We were in some area right here of prior major move bars. We did have a double bottom with a break of the neckline. I did wait for a pullback. So all in all, not really opining on this one. The only thing I would say that perhaps would be better to do is when I look at both the 15 and even the 5-minute here, we never broke the structure bullish on a candle before we hit below the double bottom and invalidated it. So we never, on the 15-minute, we never, if you look at this pullback, never once did we get above, close above the structure of the 15 and knocked out, continue chasing down. So maybe that's the one thing I would look for is like right here on the 5, we pull back in, we have this beautiful doji, wait for an engulfing out of the zone to get in. That would have provided some more evidence. But that said, that's the lesson, maybe. And I'm not going to opine and overthink this. Some trades just lose. In fact, this isn't a revenge trade, but I go back to my logic that this doesn't count as a break of the low, so I'm not going to count it as a low, or even if I do, right? But really, boom, on the 60-minute, boom. If I draw the fib from this raised line, we are right in that zone. Now, if I lower it down to count the wick, then it's down here. But the other reason I don't like counting this wick on the hourly, at least, is one candle does not count as a high and low as a pullback. So we were in an uptrend, one candle continued on. So that's why I count this low on the hourly, especially. And we are in the fib range. So not jumping in just because of that, but I'm going to start to watch what we do now. And I'm clear to trade because this isn't some revenge trade. I'm not being overly emotional. I took my L here. This was a decent setup. I'm not going to go kick myself on the setup. It was a double bottom, clean break of the neckline, pull back to the neckline. So wait and see what happens here if we should show a big reversing pattern. Now we are coming down into it pretty impulsively. So we'll, let's see what happens on the 15, on the hourly. But we are still in an uptrend. So